Hello. This is our second video on beliefs. There are some very, very common beliefs about money. And I have a friend who's a member of my forum. Her name is Sharon Coward. She's from Barbados. She was very kind a few years ago to write me some alternative beliefs. So the first belief that we're going to say is a false premise, and the second one is the alternative. So, the very common false premise is that money is the root of all evil. No. Money is a tool that helps everyone exchange stuff. You see how this works? Number two is one that I really want you to remember, the alternative belief, because this is going to be an alternative belief that we need to use for a lot of these false beliefs that we have. Only dishonest people get rich. How often have you heard that? Everyone has the same access to the same endless universe. It's up to me to allow more of my desires, more of my abundance. That's number two. Now remember that. Everyone has the same access to the same endless, unlimited universe. So, we're going to go on. Number three. Only poor people can be trusted. You've heard that before. My mother always used to say, I'd rather be poor and happy than rich and miserable, like rich and miserable went together. Only poor people can be trusted. No, I trust my own inner being. It's not for us to trust other people. It's for us to trust our own inner being, which is Source, and our emotional guidance system. So I trust my inner being, which is Source, which has access to infinite intelligence, and I'm always guided to what's right for me in my path. What others do has nothing to do with me. Number four, it takes money to make money. It only takes allowing to let more money into my experience. Five, it's not what you know, it's who you know. No, it's how I feel and what I focus on right now that brings me positive indicators such as money. Number six, unless you have the right connections, you'll never succeed. Well, what's the answer to that? See number two. Number two, we all have the same access to the same unlimited universe. Number seven, the best way to wealth is to get a high-paying job and work hard. No, there are no limits on how I can receive, how I can realize the dollar indicators of my alignment or any other form of abundance that might take. Doesn't have to be dollars. Dollar indications of my alignment. Doesn't that sound good? You can remove the word money altogether, because everything is just a vibrational indicator of my alignment. Number eight, you have to get good grades in school in order to succeed. See Bill Gates. Number nine, there's only so much money in the world and the rich have most of it. There is only as much money as people will allow. The pool of resources is endless because energy is limitless. Energy is never ending. It's limitless. Number 10, our money supply is controlled by an elite group of people who keep us poor. How many times I heard that one? The true premise is my money supply is controlled by my own feelings, by my own beliefs, by my own alignment, period. Nobody else has anything to do with it, unless I allow them to by believing that they do. Because what you believe, that's how it's done to you. Number 11, you can only expect to improve your situation a little bit at a time. Says who? In a limitless universe, everything I say, everything I allow is possible, including quick improvements. These are good, huh? Number 12, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. There is only good. I can allow more of it whenever I choose. If something seems too good to be true and we suspect it, it's not going to work out well for us. You may as well not even mess with it if you're going to suspect it, because it's not going to work out well for you. Better to believe that there's only good, there's only well-being, and you can let it in or pinch it off. Number 13, there's no such thing as get rich quick. Says who? If I allow it and want it, it has to be. It's what I choose. Number 14, you can do a good job or a fast one, but not both. What? I can too do both, and I have done it many times. 15, if you're rich, you have to worry about losing your money. You have to worry about other people taking advantage of you. No, worry's a belief that there's something to fear. There isn't. I'm God force, I'm source. There's no risk. I'm not vulnerable unless I believe I'm vulnerable. And the last one, number 16, don't spend any more than you have to. Free stuff is as good as stuff you have to pay for. This is also goes with the insidious stuff. Because when we first come into Abraham, one of the first things we do is get stuff free. That shows our alignment is raising. But we don't have to believe that we have to get stuff at a discount or we have to get stuff free. See, number 2, everybody has access to the same unlimited universe, limitless universe. And that's it. You probably have one of these phrases that you've said more than once in your life. Go forth and prosper.